course, without talking to anyone.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi, Rook.
Right there, Rook.
How was work?
Tiring and hot. And, you know, that's how work is.
Are we supposed to be heard on the stream, by the way?
Nope. Oh, is everyone being heard? I have it turned off. I thought, hello? Can people hear things? Nope.
Let me check.
Oh, is everyone being heard?
Okay.
I have it turned off. I thought, hello? Let's see what's going on. That's how work is.
I don't know. I don't think I hear anyone anymore.
How was work? I don't know.
Oh, no, yeah, I can hear you on stream. Interesting. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Artwork channel, by the way. We're live streaming tonight instead of this morning. Let me see why people can hear each other. That's very strange. Probably because I had things set up last time for the stream, and that should not be the case. So you get to get... Oh, I know why. That's the button right there that I need to click. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. That one. There we go. Fantastic. Nope, I turned off. Yeah, that's the right one. Maybe. Hold on. That. Yes. Okay. Okay. Someone say something. Perfect. Okay. I sure hope that is how I'm supposed to do that. But welcome back, everybody. A little frazzled today, as it is now July 15th. And working full-time is back in full swing. So it's time to drink some soda and relax. And it is the viewer submission today. It is your turn to submit your ideas for me to draw. And we will do that. Oh, is there already a request? Let's take a look here. Who do we got? Okay. I don't know what you look like, Satan, so I'm just going to assume that you have a face. I mean, that's a pretty good guess, I'm going to guess. Maybe 2 eyebrows? But no, let's write some stuff down. Let's do some stuff. It's going to be fun. That's a cat in a box. I love it. All right, what's your favorite anime? It's going to be good. Rip Discord audio. Yep. Sorry, Helvin. I got to turn off the audio. Lego says, hello. Hello, everybody. Satan, if I wants me to draw him again. I don't know if I'm being punked by, if this is just a trick so that my mother will be like, your YouTube is trying to make you draw the devil. But I also don't know if it's actually Satan and he just really needs somebody to draw him, which, you know, hey, that's a thing that happens. Or if it is a user who wants me to draw themselves, but they are, you know. An elephant shrew rat folk? Elephant shrew. I'm going to have to look up elephant shrew. I did. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Corvus. Welcome, Dippy. Welcome, everybody in the Discord chat. If you are in the Discord chat, very much feel free to, or if you're not in the Discord chat, feel free to join in. Bri, thank you for the tip. Tips are always welcome and help us a whole bunch, which is great. Incredibly sexy Satan. Oh, see, now it's just building. Now we're just building. Where is this ant shrew? Did I see this in the voice channel? Splash screen still on. It's on YouTube. Above Satan. Let's take a look. Could you draw a rat folk except as an elephant shrew barbarian? Elephant shrew. I will write that down because that sounds interesting. Shrew. Barbarian. Yep. We're going to draw the devil because why not? We're going to try. I do think Satan of Hell has asked that many, many times over the last few weeks. I don't know if I've just ignored it or if I have drawn it. I feel like I've drawn some devils in the past. So we're going to write it down right now. This is the one time I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw the devil. That's probably not true. I'll probably draw the devil a whole bunch, but like this is the one time. Inferno, welcome. It has been a day. It has been a day so far. Definitely different. Oh, okay. That's pretty dope. I like that. We will draw the elephant shrew rat folk. I'm probably not going to stream for too long today. as it is getting late for me, and I've been up for a very long time. But I am also invigorated because I'm not half asleep by starting. So we will see how that goes. This is back to the old time slot, which is kind of fun. Yeah, this is where the channel started. With the 4 o'clock. So we have a lot more people though. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, which is kind of fun. Got some new stickers. I think Satan always requests Satan to be drawn, which, to be fair, you know, that makes sense. That's pretty on the par of the course. You know what? You know, I think I'd be more weirded out if Mickey Mouse jumped in the car and was like, "Ah, draw me!" I'd be like, "Ugh, no, thank you. Please go away, Mickey Mouse." If you draw me, it's like signing a contract. Hey, all I'm saying is there were two entities in the original Fantasia, Chernabog and Mickey Mouse. So who do you think was scarier? How goes the jazz hand campaigns? His nose is long. His nose is going to be long. Looks pretty cool. How does the jazz hand campaign? I assume you're talking about. I assume you're making fun of Shiva because she's one of my favorite bard characters and she does jazz hands. It's not going well. I mean, like the campaign has not gone on much more. We still have the original 4 hours, and I haven't edited the next part. Yeah, it hasn't been touched in a while, so we might get back to that sometime soon. We will find out. That might be something we have to do one of these days. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on with. There you go. Yeah, compliment that Jonas. Make him draw more. Oh. Can you? Oh, really? Let me read this. Jonas has such a smooth, chill voice. Can you guys still hear everybody in the chat? Is that what's going on? I hope not as well. Let's find out real quick. Yeah, it sounds like it's right. Yeah, yesterday when we did the... Man, was that only yesterday? Hot damn. Hot damn. It feels like forever ago. If you missed the... we did a live stream yesterday on Discord only. That's why we missed the live stream on YouTube. Wow. I just had a really weird deja vu moment. Have I drawn the devil's lips before while talking about live streaming? That's very possible. Didn't Perkins say 3 days? Your kobold would probably have died long ago. I mean, they only live for 7 days. I think they only live for 11 days, but, you know, that's semantics. They can live however long they want, I suppose. 11 days! Yeah. You know, Spurt did pretty good for himself. Went out like he lived, winning all the time. I don't think he did. Yeah, I assume what really happened is he wanted Spurt to be real dumb, and not know anything, which I think is funny. Welcome, how to D&D. Welcome to the stream. We're drawing the devil for some reason, because that's what we do. Yeah, oh boy, the devil. Welcome, Cthulhu. He's the leader of hell, and the devil's in Boston, lack of imagination. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that stuff. I think it's fine. I think it's good. But we did. Sorry, I got distracted. We did a live stream yesterday on Discord for the Patreons. I think it went pretty well. I think it was a lot of fun. If you are a Patreon member, I uploaded the audio so you can listen to that again if you'd like to. If you missed part of it. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing. Is I have the live stream of the other game going up as well, so I don't want to flood the YouTube with just a whole bunch of different games. So I think for right now, as well as the fact that everybody that joined the Patreon game is a Patreon member, so it's kind of that way I don't really have to worry about advertisements and dealing with all that. It's just for Patreon members. Part of the thing is going up like that. We can definitely get back to the Discord game if people still want that kind of content of live plays. I'm still kind of on the fence about whether or not that's a good thing to do versus really spending time making kind of art content. Because we're kind of a weird hybrid channel of art and D&D, which I'm super on board for. A hobbyist channel. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, just got to get cooking in there, and then that's becomes a lifestyle channel. Start walking around my house with a GoPro, filming my cats yelling at me. It's like, ha ha ha! Now it's a vlog channel. Oh, everybody. Right. Get an extra 100,000 just by recording the cats, and then all of a sudden it's like, today we're gonna draw the devil, and everyone just leaves. It's like, oh, right, okay. Can't have it both ways apparently. Gotta have the cat love or the devil. Somebody said sexy devil, so I'm gonna put some earrings in here. Maybe hell yeah. Hey, you can be both sexy and a pirate. Those are two things that exist that are not when they're not. If someone says to you, "I have one earring," usually the next thing to ask is, "Oh, are you a pirate?" Because I could definitely imagine pirates having like that one big gold earring. I think it was life insurance is how they did it, but I think it was a trick. I think it was always a trick. I remember when I was in high school, I really wanted an earring. Because I guess I secretly didn't want an earring. I just wanted to be cooler. I don't know if I was afraid. Afraid isn't quite the right word, but I definitely have issues with permanency. That's also why I don't have any tattoos. I've drawn many tattoos, but every time I think about like, it'd be really cool the next day I'm like, well, I could do something better or something different. Then I never ever decide. So with earrings, it's like, that would be really cool. I should do that. And I've never actually gotten the gumption to actually do it. There we go. We got sexy Green Day devil. I don't know why that's where I went. Who's the... Oh, man. So whenever people, like, who's your sexy dude? Does everybody have, like, that person they think in their mind? Like, the Game Grumps always go to... or Markiplier always goes, like, Zac Efron, I think. Whenever they ask, right? Whenever they're like, who's the sexiest man alive? What's the guy's name from... shoot, hold on a second. I gotta do some research. Oh, actually, they're going on tour next year, next summer. Yeah, hopefully. Green Day? Yeah. Early 90s, and then they got really popular in the early 2000s again. I think, yeah. They've been around for a long time. Brendan Urie, yeah. Panic at the Disco. Sexy man. Sexy man, that's whatever. I think he dressed up like a devil, which is why I was thinking of that. For one of the Panic at the Disco videos, he's got a pretty sweet devil costume. Yep, pretty great. That's where my head was at, and I think that's why I gave him this this tie. This nice little, so. Hey, the devil's just trying to make a living. I think the Backstreet Boys opening it. No, I think they're I think they're touring. I want to take all of those comments like at face value. Like, no. No, I know exactly what you're talking about that. I think, honestly, though, I think they are touring with Fall Out Boy and someone else, which is kind of cool. That was pretty... Yeah. Old school Warp Tour. I think that was probably... Yeah. I went to a Green Day concert once in my life. I think it was at Warp Tour, Blink 182. Those were all the places I went for concerts. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I got to see Vendetta Red once. That was good. Yeah, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. I went to a lot of different Warped Tours. Now that I think about it, I went 3 or 4 years in a row, and then punk stopped being punk, and screamo started being punk, and I was like, oh, I'm not into this as much. It's a running joke. Yeah, the Backstreet Boys tour. So I hope everybody got that joke. If you're not all over the Game Grumps, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour is still, it's kind of in effect. Yes. Okay. I think that's our sexy devil. I think that's as much as we're gonna get out of that. Satan, I hope that helps. Gotta help where I can. Rookzer0 would like to draw the character that you would like to play if you could. I would like to play. What character would I want to play? That's the fun thing. I kind of want to draw. The goblin. I kind of want to draw the rat folk from yesterday's video. That was a lot of fun. Seath. I wrote it down originally Seeasthes, and I was like, that's just ridiculous because I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to spell it. And I was like, yeah, more commissions would be good. I'm still like, baby, come back. Nice. I'm still booked for commissions for the next little bit. I've got 2 big ones that I want to finish. Might work on one tomorrow. I'm only about I say I'm a quarter way done with it, but really what I've done is I've done a whole bunch of sketches, and I hate all of them. So I'm going to try to figure that out and actually get working on it tomorrow. I think I have that pulled up, but it doesn't matter. Never drunk tea. I just finished season 3 of My Hero Academia dub. Oh, season 3 is finished? I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. I think I only stopped at season 2. Is season 4 out? Which season? No, it doesn't matter. I'll check that out later. Matt Mercer is sexiest. You know, Matt Mercer's a pretty good person to use as a model for pictures. everybody post your musician sexy pose inspiration. Elephant Shrew Barbarian. All right. Hey, David Bowie's also a good one. There's nothing wrong with David Bowie. Yeah, Goblin King style. Gotta respect a guy that can be the Goblin King. A were-boar, huh? I can write that down. That sounds like a good thing. A were-boar. Ooh, that's weird. Is that a naked boar? It's like a pig boar. That looks like anime Satan. Well, it's a little bit of anime Satan. I dig it. Barbacoa? I've been raised by farmers, and as such, I've come into the habit of naming animals after the food that they make. So, yes, my sister had a few chickens once named Rotisserie and Picnic, and it was like, all right, I get you. I get where this is going. There you go. Yep, Christmas and Thanksgiving, great turkey names. No, I got yelled at when I was very little. Like, you don't name animals. I'm like, what? Why not? Like, because we eat them. It's like, oh, well, that's dark. Well, you don't eat the dogs. That's why you can name a dog. You don't name farm animals. My grandfather owned a lot of cows, so it was very much like, don't get attached to any one cow, because you know. But my mom said that they always had like favorites that they would try to take care of and spoil a little bit. I always thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, I've heard of moo-moos. That being said, some cows are great and some cows are jerks. Yep. Chickens in general are also jerks. You got flogged by a chicken? Is that what you said? I kind of want to know what happened. Life is rough at the farm. Come at me, bro, and it just goes at your face. Yeah, Rooster's not fun. Just doing his job. I haven't. Yep, not big on farms anymore. Furbolg Druid, dig it. Furbolg Druid. If it really good. So United Chicken, the untitled chicken game. Is that like the goat simulator? Oh, yeah, the untitled goose game, but with chickens. I get you. That is a great game. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, my friend brought that over one weekend, and we just sat down, and I was like, what is this that I'm watching you play? He's like, well, I'm trying to steal that kid's glasses. I was like, what? What is going on? And that's how we spent the next 2 days. What shenanigans is this? What is this MP3? Someone has added. Let's see what's going on here. Babarusa. Okay, nice. Nice. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced barbacoa, but 90% sure. No, that story is mostly true. about my sister naming chickens after dinners, but I will do that in World of Warcraft. Like if I tame a pig, I'll name it something. I'll name it foods that they aren't, which I think is even funnier. Like I'll have a pig named Tuna Fish. I have had a raptor named Green Beans. Just you just name it Burger. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's funny. Of course, it also went with my theme. My hunter was named Chef, something Chef. That's my thing. Don't steal it. It's the thing I do. But yeah. This is actually kind of cool. I like this little dude. Sometimes you sound all right normally, and then it'll drop all of a sudden. I assume someone was talking behind you in the background. Gotcha. I'm gonna give him a big old backpack because I think that's funny. Like a Moblin style backpack. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about with that. The little goblins from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 11, the Moblins. Bokoblins. Moblins. All kinds of different names for goblins. It is, yeah. They're not goblins, they're bokoblins and moblins and a whole bunch of dumb other things. Yeah. What is the other ones? The Octoroks, the Keese. Yeah, lion centaurs. I was thinking about that the other day when I was playing Breath of the Wild. I guess that was a while ago. It was a long while ago. But I was like, why did they just decide to add these random giant lion men centaur things? And then I started thinking about it, and we played the old Legend of Zelda, and I was like, these are supposed to be giant lion men? Okay. I didn't put that together that the centaurs from the first game are Lionel Richies. Yeah. We had a weird conversation about Thundercats. I think after the stream with some people a few days ago, and it made me start looking up Thundercat stuff. Kind of on board with it. I think I might start watching Thundercats. Yeah. Gotcha. I had a weird love-hate relationship with Sailor Moon because I didn't have cable. So at the time it was the only cartoon that was on when I woke up. And I was like, I don't like this, but I got nothing else to do, so touche, Sailor Moon. What kind of feet do these little dudes have? I think we're gonna stop there because I don't know. I don't really want to draw a body right now. That is our. I'm gonna give him like a little frying pan right here. Maybe like a little cauldron or something. No, let's do frying pan. Frying pan's funnier. So we'll just tie it. I guess so. Yeah, there'd be a little rat folk, hobbits. Oh, I forgot I was a barbarian. Shoot. Okay, we're getting rid of the pan. Getting rid of the pan. We're getting rid of the backpack. Yep. We're going straight beefcake here. We're gonna go like big old muscly rib cage, and we'll put a big barbarian axe on here. That is not how axes do. I don't know what that was. That was not a thing. Give him a giant. A Tarako? What is a Tarako? Is it like a finch? We're going to do one of these. Put a skull on his shoulder. I think that's where I'm resting my hand on the screen. And I'm like doodling on it. Oh, that's a fancy bird right there. That is a fancy bird right there. Looks like an anteater with a day pack. Yeah, you know, that's probably pretty close. Well, it does eat bugs, but not necessarily ants. They're also super fast. Oh, I should have made him super speedy. We'll give him a... You blur it. Lots of blur. Motion blur. We'll give it this. I ordered... Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Right? Like, that's kind of my problem. I've been ordering all these stickers, and I'm like, okay, great. And I covered my water bottle with them, and I'm like, yes. Shoot. And I actually didn't know if I should keep them for myself, because I have some extras. I want to definitely be able to sell them, so I'm eventually going to set up a website, my own website, so people can just order them for like $2 a piece, instead of having to order them through Society 6 and such. So that will be nice, but I'm gonna have to. I haven't gotten there yet. I'll try to get a good backlog of stickers, but I've made a book, which has been really cool, and I never thought I would do something like that. But per the suggestion of someone in the chat, to make basically like a scrapbook of my stickers, I've done that, and I'm pretty happy with it. So thank you for whoever suggested that. It is not an idea I would have done myself, because that's just not something I'm used to doing. I think there we go. I think that's the barbarian shrew. It is. I also have the 20 push-ups from Bry, and then I'm very hot right now. And so yeah, I'm deciding whether or not push-ups would be smart or if it will kill me. So I'm weighing my options, but I think I need to actually do those here in a minute. But yeah, there's our shrew. There's our barbarian shrew. Nice. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a break here and do those push-ups. You should figure out what makes the token for my monk. Yeah, that might be something we have to do on one of the draw days. Is maybe on Friday we can draw some of the figures for that. That could be really fun. Okay, werebore. And then furball. Let's do some push-ups first. I gotta do 25 push-ups because I drew a skull. Oh boy. Okay. Okie dokie. Whoops, nope, headphones on backwards. I guess it doesn't really matter if my headphones are on backwards or not. Whew, okay, where are we at? Werebore. Four-tusked werebore. Let's get the classic werewolf pose in here. And then we're gonna go whoop whoop. Oh man, would they have regular fingers or would they have like piggy hooves? I'm gonna go with, what was it? Bebop? Is Bebop the rhinoceros or the pig? I think Rocksteady was the pig. Yeah. For those of you who may not know the old school Ninja Turtles. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my thought was. Oh, except this isn't supposed to be fuzzy. No, it's supposed to be fuzzy. These are the questions. Let's scroll up here. Ooh, that is just gross. All right. Yeah, the clawed hand is not as menacing with the pig toes. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's more menacing. I'm not sure. Oh, did you find the? I was looking at the old picture. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of long-necked werewolf. Because otherwise I feel like it's just a animal head stuck on something. Yeah, where giraffes. Whoop! It's just a regular person with a giraffe neck on top. Hello. Dunk dunk. Still has the like 12-foot tongue. Blah, 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 blah. If you haven't seen True Facts About Giraffes, I highly recommend. Blah, blah. Highly recommend it. There we go. That's how English words work. Yeah. That Z Frank, I think, is that? Yeah. Pretty grand. Pretty grand. Another one of those. Yep, they are mammalian. Mammalian neck vertebrates. Super weird. I like that they kind of have to... Yeah, prehensile tongues. They have to hold their breath while they drink or they pass out. Is it Bebop? Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if it was Bebop or Rocksteady. Gotcha. Gotcha. Super, super influential on me. Maybe he would want to come on the show and draw with us. True facts about the goblins. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely great sense of humor. Don't know what I've done to this elbow, but whatever. Tier zoos are pretty fun too. I watched a lot of those in the past. Are humans OP? Yes, yes they are. Did you say the hell pig? Is the hell pig what we're drawing? Gotcha. I don't have an issue at all. I don't know how else to say this though. The one thing that always gets me with Tirzu is his flawless transitions into into his sponsors. Like you're just watching the video and you're like, wait a minute, this just turned into a commercial. Dang it. Touche. Touche. I'm pretty sure it's the same one I use for... Actually, you know, I haven't done a werefolk video yet. But I have drawn a lot of werefolk, and I almost always do this pose. Because it shows off like if you have really long limbs, you can play with the toes, because if a dog, like, it was on 2 feet, it'd have to kind of rear back a little bit. I really like it. I really, really like this pose. Especially for... I might have started this pose for the Minotaur and then decided to go with some symmetry instead. I don't like this though. I gotta figure this out. I think it's... I need to look at that. Look at that reference again. The ears are too high. It's making it look like a dog. Like a dog. Like a doge. Like a Dogecoin. We'll do that. And then they have weird little people eyes. Some ears. And then we'll do the tusks. That looks much better. Okay. Second one comes out from here. Do the Miss Piggy nose. I haven't looked at the YouTube chat in a little while, so I'll probably need to take a look back at that here in a second. Welcome, jump rope. Let's do that. Let's turn that off. Let's go back to YouTube and see how that's going. Wonder what a sloth rogue would be. Fast or slow? Probably really slow. But deliberate. Instead of stealthing, you just use a sleight of hand. Is he going to attack? I don't know. Let's focus on the other. Ah! I have been killed. Yeah, I never know when the attack's gonna come. I don't like it. It's too suspenseful. Okay. That's good. That's a great shape. Nah, I'm gonna have to do that too. I think I need to bulk it up. No, I think you got the right call. I think you got the right call here. Just like glaring at someone. Intimidation rogue is a sloth. Don't make me come out this tree. I'm gonna come over there. Alright, we're going super beef now. I've decided. Super pork, yeah. Mike Rowe makes me so angry. Why would that be any different than a regular shifter? But you can hold on to anything. I need to hang on to this indefinitely. I turn into a sloth. Oh, do they? Well, they are just super dumb, I guess. So. Interesting. Pathological fear of sloths, huh? Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, Jonas, I think the beef pig is a much better call than what I was doing. The beef pig. I think that like a hunch looks really good. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a pretty good character. Indiana Jones tiefling. That sounds pretty fun. Anytime someone says, my character is an archaeologist, it's like, well, you're also an adventurer. So you're either going to be A, Grant, because Grant from Jurassic Park, because you don't want to be an adventurer, but you're getting thrown into it, or B, you're Indiana Jones, and you want to be thrown into the adventure, and you're also an archaeologist. Or you're Lara Croft, which is, I don't know what Lara Croft is. Batman, I guess? Just basically Indiana Jones Batman. Okay, that's that. The suspense is killing me. All right, Furbolg Druid. How Furbolgy do we want to make this? That's the question. We have a Furbolg Druid. Do you want to do the fuzzy version or the old school Viking version? I'll do whatever which one you don't do. A Viking fuzzy Furbolg? I can do that. I'm down for that. A llama Furbolg? The chillest dude is just going to be a chill Viking. Drow, I'm really confused about that comment you made. I'm not sure what you meant by it. Can you reiterate? You chose a Furbolg for something? Gotcha. Oh, so it's just a different character. How about? Okay, gotcha. Grave Cleric Furbolg of Hades. That's kind of cool. I like it. You're doing a blockhead? Alright. Yeah. I think I did a little bit of research on that when I was doing the Furbolg video, and I think one of the issues they were having is basically anything that was giant related was very similar, and so like because you have the rock giants and the earth giants and Goliaths, which are like half mountain giants, and they're all just these really big, bald, muscular dudes. And so when they had the fur plug, which were supposed to be Fae inspired, I think they really wanted to lean into the Fae side of it because they didn't need another gray giant. So why they chose bison or cows or whatever it is they used as the base, I don't know. But I think they were trying to do something that was a little more laid back, and I think that's where they got their inspiration from was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look at the... I wonder if I can find the original. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. Bag people. I'm looking at some of the... Yeah, I don't know. The official art for it is pretty interesting. They've always had kind of big noses, like even the original. But they definitely went a different direction for 5e, and I'm kind of happy with that. I definitely like, especially when dealing with the Fae, a lot of people will just, to make something look Fae-like, they'll either go like the gnome route, like the small gnome route where they do give them the big nose, or they'll go like really slender fairy pixie. Yeah. Yeah, you could play a Goliath, or you could do like a Storm Giant, or they're not. They're basically just regular giants with. That's the Fae influence of it. So, I think the original Furbolgs had some. Let me see if I can find the old one. Can't find it. Don't know. I'd have to see if I can bust out a first edition. I need to get some of the older edition books. Do they? Oh, did they? Oh, even better. They have Titan Grip, which is great. Magic resistance. Yeah, magic resistance and two-handed weapon fighting in each hand, which is pretty awesome. So just Just going like, just go all out on the giant dew. Okay. That's pretty much it, yeah. Yeah, are Sasquatch furbolgs? That's an interesting question. They could be, yeah. Are furbolgs Sasquatch? Are they the same thing? Could I just make why you should play Sasquatch and then just re-upload my furbolg video? New content. That would be pretty funny. They're also lazy, though. Bugbears are super lazy. I have this fun feeling that I haven't got to try out yet. For kobolds, will basically always agree to do things and never do them because that's what they are. And then bugbears will always try to get somebody else to do something for them so they don't have to work. So I wonder if you had a bugbear leader that had like a whole bunch of kobolds as his subjects, if nothing would get done. They're just always like, go get those adventures, and they're like, yeah, and then they just leave, and then like the worst crime boss ever. It could be really fun as a campaign for your players to be like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, there's this plot to assassinate someone, but they have not been assassinated, and we don't know what's going on. But we got information that they were going to be assassinated. It just hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I kind of got some of that, Cthulhu, and then you turned into a transformer, and I could not understand what you were saying. That was the best. That was the best Skyscream impression I think I've ever heard. Starscream? Is it Starscream? I think it's Starscream. Sorry. Skyscream. Yeah. That might have been what that was. A little bit, yeah. It should be like this is what it should be. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. Hey, you want to play Transformers in D&D? Just be a Warforged. I did see that, yeah. Hey, I'm down for it. I was really worried about that for the game, because I was like, no, yeah, be whatever you want, and then Inferno picked what Inferno picked, and I was like, that's okay, I guess that'll work. And then I was like, I really hope no one else tries to be a car, or I want to be a cart. And it's like, all right, we'll make it work. I open up a can of worms, but no, I'm generally okay with a lot of things, and I think it's fun to try to see what people come up with. Yeah, that was actually the tamest of the things that I was expecting. So I really thought you and Hunter were gonna like run me for the money. That's not the right turn. Really, give me a run for my money. There we go. So no, I had a lot of fun. That was really good. Yeah, you know, you keep talking about pack tactics being the best thing ever, but I play with flanking, so like anybody could have pack tactics. I think it's totally legit. What's that? Yeah, most games don't have flanking, and I think it's a fine simplification of the game. Pathfinder, I'm always adding flanking to the game, but no, it's one of those things that it's in the game, but it's optionally there. You can remove it if you want, but I always have it. Yeah. Yep, it's one of those rules that are in the game and they explain it, and then I think it says it in the Dungeon Master Guide that like you don't have to run this. And I was just like, why wouldn't I? It sounds fun and it's awesome. But I think part of the problem with it, like the only thing I ever find problems with it is that level 1 goblins, because there's always 8 or 9 people. If you give it to the enemies as well, you can wipe out a party really fast. If you make your creatures smart enough to always try to be flanking, what it does is if your team is working well together, it gives you a temporary like 2-level boost, and so all of a sudden your little level 1/4 goblins or 1/8 goblins become CR1 creatures, and it's like, oh. That's not good. You guys are all gonna die. Yeah. A Goblin King that is actually a Rat King, but with goblins. So he's just like 20 goblins tied together in a pack. It's just like the mats of their hair and their belts and their crappy clothes are all clumped together. Yeah, that sounds pretty terrifying. That's exciting. Nice. Bugbear Druid sounds like a lot of fun. With a Bugbear, I would definitely look into like beast shapes or something. I think that would be a lot of fun. You got that reach on your turn, and then if you don't need the reach, you know, turn into a bear. Mm-hmm. You could go that direction and like do a half and half. Yeah, you could definitely multi-class, which could be a lot of fun. Out of combat, you specialize in a lot of supportive druid spells, and then in combat you rely a lot on your melee. And there's a lot of cool druid spells like Shillelagh that would make your rage even better. Just rip a tree out of the ground and bash somebody with it. It could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I guess Shillelagh's that's a concentration spell, isn't it? I don't know, because I think it might just enchant the thing. That's why I'm not sure. Assuming it's not concentration, yeah. Or you could make an argument and become a Blood Rager, and it would be just fine. Yep. Or what's the Druid Barbarian? Shoot, hold on. totem, shaping focus, skinwalkers. There you go. Yeah, so you could cast it and then go into your rage once you have your shillelagh out. No, that sounds weird. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new feats. Which I think are pretty exciting. They are. Feats are an optional rule. Yeah, it's a trade-off. I'm a big fan of feats as a means for customizing a character. So for people that want to min-max real hard, they're basically gonna always have a good roll set because they're gonna take the best point buy or try to get a good roll anyways. So at that point, them taking extra skills extra points don't really matter. And they would always take the feats. So I like to. That's one of the reasons I like to roll in game for 0 level campaigns, because then you kind of have to adjust your build idea on the fly. You can keep your character the same, but then maybe you take a feat because it's thematically better, versus just already having your plan for the build to be the most potent. Yeah, right. It's a smart Noel. Regular Knowles. Skelly boys that flank are scary. Yeah, skeletons, same thing. They have a really high hit, and then if you make them flank, they get real deadly real fast. Don't want to be surrounded by people. I like flanking. I think flanking's a great mechanic. Well, unfortunately, it is almost 5:30. I'll get 7 more minutes on this. I think we're gonna clean this one up. I really like this druid. I like this bugbear here. Or this bugbear. That's push-ups. All right. This furbolg. But yeah, so that'll be fun. I hope that did justice for the person that wanted it. I'm not sure who requested it. Gotcha. Hope that worked out for you. It's just a chilled out druid smoking a pipe. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I have. That's all right. It's going to be a little later for the next few days, so that's totally fine that people are not used to that yet. You were asking me about a barbarian monk. Or a fighter monk. What is that? Champion. Yeah. Oh no, I've played that. I've played that combo before. It's really fun. If you want to do like a really good brawler build, the brawler's one way to do it. The other one is I think it's like a champion. Really fun. Lots of really cool builds for that in Pathfinder that are definitely worth looking at. If that's something you're interested in. Oh no, it works really well. Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it. What I like to look at is, especially with barbarians, is because they're supposed to be chaotic, and for me, like that's the argument, is like whether or not you can have a chaotic barbarian and a lawful monk. Can that mesh together at all? And I like to think of it, especially with like the samurai concept or the Ronin concept, I guess, where you have this great set of skills that you have honed throughout your life, but you refuse to kind of conform to any one place. And so you go around doing your own thing, shirking everyone else's thoughts and ideas, but following your own code. So yeah, I definitely think that's doable, and I think it's a lot of fun. if you need some help with that sometime, let me know, because yeah, it's a good build. What? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't built it out like that. I just have it as like you have. I don't see why you couldn't use your key points while you're raging, because you're just yep. You're not expending. You're not expending really, especially you're not expending like concentration. You're just expending focus. So if you get like a highly tuned focus to just like, I'm gonna punch that guy's soul out, great. Like that's a monk thing to do. You just do it very angrily. Especially if you look at like really old kung fu movies, like there's some great moments of just like ferocity in there. I think that's really cool. Yeah. What's the other one? Like the Enter the Dragon, the guy with the claws, just like if that guy wasn't a barbarian, I don't know who is. Kung Pao or yeah. No, yep, I remember those. Yep. It's good stuff. I'm not sure. It might be. I think that is a home brewed one. Let me look it up real quick. Storm Herald Barbarian. Path of Elemental Fury. Primal. There's another one that's a Primal. That might be a different one. Who knows? Anyways. Was there an echo? Was that me? No? Okay. Yeah, I think Elemental Barbarians are pretty sweet too. I think it's a cool build. Okay, well, there's my Furbolg. I'm gonna go ahead and take off for the evening. Tomorrow's stream will be once again a little late. Probably start it around 4 o'clock again, give or take. Might be a little earlier, might be a little later. But tomorrow is Thursday, so it's gonna be a commission day. I'm gonna try to get some work done on that. And then hopefully next week then we'll have Fridays, which will be the community draw again. So that will also be a little later, be around 4 o'clock. Invite everybody, all the Patreon members, or actually everyone's allowed. Patreon members are always allowed to draw an Aggie, but on Friday we'll have the open draw so people can come and hang out. Feel free to do that. I hope we got everyone's submissions done today, which was fun. We had 4 good ones. Yeah. Jonas, thanks for drawing again. Thanks everybody for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for everybody in the YouTube. Yeah. I don't have much else to say today, but I hope everybody's staying happy, staying healthy. Keep your dice on the table, and until next time, we'll keep playing those D&D games. Have a wonderful night, everybody.